With Fox's Hell's Kitchen renewed, many fans are looking back at previous winners to see what happened to those who survived Gordon Ramsay's kitchen, such as Michael Wray from Hell's Kitchen Season 1. He was the first to prove he had what it took, and many fans are wondering how his career is going. When Michael won the competition, he was only 27 with a very bright future. Many don't know his win happened while he was struggling with addiction. A few years before Michael made his debut on the first season of Hell's Kitchen, he had back surgery for scoliosis, but the surgery soon proved disastrous. The metal rods inserted into his back snapped, and Michael ultimately became addicted to painkillers. The chef considered himself a functioning addict and was able to win himself a spot on Gordon's now famous reality competition series. While he had a tough start, he was often the one leading the Hell's Kitchen team, similar to Chef Amber Lancaster. By the end of the season, he proved to be the victor. All the while, Michael was still taking prescription painkillers at an alarming rate. Shortly after his win, things started to go downhill. Michael Wray overcame adversity after Hell's Kitchen Gordon had offered to take on the chef and mentor him in London. According to interviews with MASH, Michael declined Gordon's job offer. He said, "It was the hardest decision I've ever had to make. I regret it all the time. I was in Hell's Kitchen with a drug problem. I was deathly afraid of going to London with this giant addiction." Despite the offer, Michael had two big silver linings on the horizon. At the time, he had some money from his win. Michael, who was on Hell's Kitchen like Chef Declan Horgan, quickly became head chef at the Standards restaurant in Los Angeles. Soon after that, he went on to open his own restaurant, now known as Tatou. The hit restaurant proved to be successful. It became such a sensation that the chef prepared to open a new restaurant called HK1. At the same time, Michael and his wife were expecting their first child. Unfortunately, Michael's daughter died during childbirth. Throughout the next couple of years, he struggled to keep his head above water. First, he walked away from his hit restaurant Tatou. Then Michael and his wife divorced, and he began living out of his truck. He'd work odd kitchen jobs here and there to sustain his drug habit, but eventually found himself living in an underpass in Los Angeles. The former winner of Hell's Kitchen, which was renewed for 2 seasons, wound up moving out into the desert, where he took nothing but drugs for days. A passerby found the Hell's Kitchen star by the highway and called 911. Michael woke up in the hospital and finally began his road to recovery. 4 years later, Michael is now happily married once again and is living in San Diego with his wife. Recently, he began raising funds to open a food truck. He hopes to drive the truck cross-country, serve food, and help those who are struggling like he was. Some fans hope to see Michael return to Hell's Kitchen in another capacity. Source: MASH.